Hello everyone, welcome to Dr. Rajesh Biogenesis Chemistry Academy. So in this video we will discuss what is a enantiomer, how enantiomers are going to be identified and what is the property of enantiomers. So enantiomers are non-superimposable mirror image isomers. So remember, they are completely a non-superimposable mirror image isomers. Mostly in order to identify an enantiomer, molecule definitely required one chiral center. So chiral center is nothing but a center which carry 4 different substitutions. Okay, so here methyl hydrogen and here I am using deuterium and here I am using C2H5. So what is the meaning of non-superimposable mirror image? So if I take a mirror image over here, image, now here I would like to write CH3 and here that is ethyl group C2H5, left side I would like to write deuterium then followed by one hydrogen. So this part is going to be appeared here and this is completely appeared here like this. So this is a center where 4 different substitutions, that may be atoms or groups present around this particular atom. That atom may be a carbon, nitrogen, sulfur, any one, which carry a 4 different substitutions. So that is called a chiral center. So when molecule having one chiral center, its image is always a enantiomer. So what is the meaning of non-superimposable mirror image? So is it a mirror image or not? Yes, it is a mirror image. But what is the meaning of non-superimposability? Okay, so non-superimposability is nothing but, see, if I take an image like this, okay, and we need to place like this only, okay, so we should not place like this. So when any molecule giving an image, that image you need to place one over other like this, then see that will be a non-superimposable. Why? Because now thumb is towards left side, now your thumb is towards right side. Okay, so which indicates that enantiomers are non-superimposable mirror image isomers. If any molecule carry one chiral center, if molecule carry one chiral center whose image is always a enantiomer, definitely one chiral center image is enantiomer. And if molecule carry multiple chiral centers, its images may or may not be enantiomeric in nature. Okay, so I am taking one more example regarding to the atoms. See, I am taking fluorine, next it is attaches with bromine, next here hydrogen and this is chlorine. Is this molecule having one chiral center or not? Yes, carry one chiral center. How to write image? Bromine will be written here, then see this hydrogen will be written here, fluorine then followed by chlorine. So its image here. Okay, now molecule having one chiral center, now image is enantiomeric in nature. Then how can we confirm that it is enantiomer or not? You can confirm enantiomer by changing the configuration. See here, give the priorities around this particular chiral center. Priorities depends upon the atomic number, atomic weight, multiplicity. Okay, and you can also see that priority orders I explained already in CIP rules, just you can visit that video. Okay, this is first priority, second priority, third priority and this is fourth priority. So here one, close this and give the priority order 1, 2, 3 clockwise. Clockwise here it is S configuration. Why? Because least priority is in horizontal line. This all I explained in a new video, just you go through that one. Here S configuration. Now see, give priorities 1, 2 and this is 3 and this is 4. Anti-clockwise, now configuration is R. Okay, so if any enantiomer, if you see pair of molecules which are enantiomeric in nature, they definitely having opposite configuration R and S. If they carry same configuration, they becomes a homomer. So blindly remember, one chiral center image is always a enantiomeric in nature. You may take any kind of projection formula. You can take in normal Fisher projection or you can also go through all kinds of different molecular projections. Always this point is remain same. Okay, now I am taking one more example. This is carboxylic acid and here also carboxylic acid. Here it is OH and this is OH. Here hydrogen and here hydrogen. Now this molecule carry 2 chiral centers are present. So when molecule carry 2 chiral centers, now I would like to take its image. If I take its image, 2 hydroxy groups are going to come towards left side. Here OH and here OH, hydrogen and here hydrogen. See, it is a mirror image. Okay, it is a mirror image, but what I am saying is this image is not a enantiomer, but here this image is enantiomeric in nature. I will give a clarity. What I say, one chiral center always they are enantiomers. It is blind code. When molecule carry one chiral center, image if they given, blindly say it is a enantiomeric in nature. But here 2 chiral centers are given. When 2 chiral centers are present, so don't believe that statement. Okay, now what I am saying that this molecule is completely homomer. Homomers are nothing but identical isomers, similar isomers. Okay, they are not 2, they belongs to only 1. Now, same molecule, I am changing the positions of these groups. Here, this is OH and here H, and this is H. This is carboxylic acid. Next, one more. Carboxylic acid. This is COOH. Next, here hydroxy, here hydrogen, here hydroxy, and this is hydrogen. Okay. Now, this is one more image, approximately same, but here two hydroxy groups are right side, mesotartaric acid. Now, this is a active tartaric acid. Now, here I am saying meso. Meso is nothing but half of the mirror image within the molecule. See, if you suspend a plane over here, this image is going to be reflected within the molecule. So, that is called meso compounds. Okay. So, here see, if you suspend a plane here, above image is not equal to below. See, if you suspend a plane like this, here hydroxy, hydrogen is there. There is no image within the molecule. But if you suspend a plane here, hydroxy, hydroxy same, hydrogen, hydrogen is same, carboxylic acid is also same. So, half of the mirror image present within the molecule. So, this is called meso, but this is not a meso. And what I am saying is, it is mirror image, it is also mirror image, but what I am saying is, it is completely enantiomer. I am saying they are completely enantiomers, but they are not enantiomers. So, what is the difference? Okay, observe the symmetry present in this molecule. In this molecule, plane of symmetry is there within the molecule, but here there is no plane of symmetry. So, if any molecule carry plane of symmetry whose image should not be taken as an enantiomer, whose image is taken as a completely homomeric in nature. So, these two are homomers, they are identical isomers, meso. So, blindly remember, meso image is homomer, active image is enantiomer. Okay. So, before saying enantiomeric relation, one should identify this point. First, when one chiral center is there, no problem at all. If two chiral centers are there, you need to identify that. First, you see whether plane of symmetry present or center of symmetry present within a molecule. If symmetries are present, whose image is homomer. If there is no symmetry, whose image is enantiomer. And one more. Okay. So, I am taking a different molecule. See, this is carboxylic acid and this is OH. Hydrogen, now this is CH3. This is called lactic acid. Okay, how to identify enantiomer? See, if you take this molecule and write on its image, lactic acid image I am writing, I am saying it is enantiomer. Why? Because one chiral center mirror image is enantiomeric in nature. It is enantiomer. Now, how to identify whether it is enantiomer or not? So, take an image, okay, rotate image about 180 degrees. Rotate this image, not original molecule, image we need to rotate 180 degrees. If I rotate 180, now see, this methyl goes above direction, this molecule goes below side. Now, hydrogen goes to left side, hydroxy goes to right side. Okay, rotate image of a original molecule about 180 degrees and see if it is retains original molecule, then these two are not going to be enantiomer. If it is not retains original molecule, then definitely these two are enantiomers. So, I take an original molecule and this is the image, rotate image about 180 degrees. After rotating image about 180 degrees, we are getting this molecule. Now, this molecule, these molecules are not same. Okay, if they are not same, then only these two are enantiomers. If these two are same, this and this is first molecule and this is second molecule. Okay, second molecule nothing but enantiomer. Now, second molecule, if you rotate 180 and if it is giving first molecule, then definitely these two are a molecules which are showing a non-superimposable mirror image. So, now rotate a molecule about 180 degrees. After rotating, if it is gives parent molecule, then that two are not enantiomers. If it is not giving, they are definitely dissimilar. Okay. So, same concept you can apply for tartaric acid. Okay. So, I am saying that now this is first and second, these two are enantiomeric in nature. Okay. Now, apply this one, carboxylic acid and here carboxylic acid, here OH and here OH, hydrogen, hydrogen. Now, write down its mirror image. If I write its mirror image, carboxylic acid, here hydroxy, hydroxy, hydrogen, hydrogen. So, rotate this molecule about 180 degrees. Okay, image, this is original molecule. Now, I am saying this is the image of this molecule. Okay, now rotate image about 180. Now, see, this is carboxylic acid. If I rotate like this, hydroxy groups are goes to right side. Here hydroxy, hydroxy, hydroxy. See, is this original molecule is going to be appeared here or not? This is original molecule, this is image. If you rotate image about 180, if it is gives original molecule, now these two are not enantiomers. Okay, so here we can say this is 1 and 1 both are same, so both are similar. Okay, so these two are similar. If both are similar means image is not a enantiomer. But here see this and this, they are not similar, so we can say these two are enantiomers but these two are homomers. Now you may also ask one more question. If I take two hydroxy groups opposite in direction, how can we predict that enantiomeric relationship? We can use this. See, carboxylic acid, carboxylic acid. Now I am using hydroxy, here hydroxy, hydrogen, and here one more hydrogen. Now if I write its image, I am writing its image, carboxylic acid like this, here hydroxy, hydrogen, here hydrogen, and here hydroxy. It is the image of this molecule. Now I would like to confirm whether this image is enantiomer or homomer. So what I said, when molecule image is given, rotate that image about 180. If I rotate this image about 180, C double bond OH and this is COH. Rotate this molecule like this. Now this hydroxy goes to left side. Now this goes to exactly right side down. Hydroxy, hydrogen, and here hydrogen. Now what I am saying is, see this molecule as it is. See here hydroxy group is right side but here hydrogen is right side. So we can say these two are not similar. They are completely not similar. If they are not similar, now these two are enantiomers. But see these two are similar, so we can say these two are enantiomers, not showing a property, they are showing a enantiomeric property. So here molecule is non-superimposable mirror image, that is the actual definition for enantiomer. But what happens, see, before that it is applicable for one chiral center. If the molecule carry multiple chiral center, this statement is not applicable. So hope you understand the concept of enantiomers. So advanced such type of concepts are going to be uploaded regularly. Try to watch our classes in our YouTube channel and make a comment and try to share and subscribe all our videos so that most of the students get maximum information. Thank you.